Laura,
Hey.
sorry I'm late. I didn't have your cell number, and somebody is on the phone here all the time.
I know. Well, here, next time, okay? Sorry about that.
Okay. Listen, I got something for you.
If it's about deception, let me go first, okay? You know what? I think that I might be able to work with Carly Corinthos after all.
Would you just polish off a plate of fish sticks here? Are you feeling ill?
No. Look, obviously I know that she's not the easiest person in the world, but she seems very eager to justify Sonny's faith in her. You know, and he says that she's very creative and wants to learn.
And this is coming from a mobster who's going to tell you he's going to give you clean money.
And I believe him. So if I believe him about that, why shouldn't I believe him about Carly?
Oh, come on, Laura. The whole hospital knows what she did to Bobby, not to mention Tony Jones. I mean, he lost his mind and he shaved his own head, for crying out loud. That's how crazy he got. Do you want to end up like that?
You're the one who told me to take a chance.
But don't take this chance.
As long as I had final say, I think I could work with her.
I think you're rowing yourself into a hurricane.
Something inside me is telling me to jump, and I've got to listen to it.
Laura, far be it from me to question your instincts.
Thank you.
Before I sell you the business, there's going to be some concessions made. Sonny is going to have to document where the money is coming from.
I'm sure that he'd be willing to do that.
And any other money that comes your way is going to go through the same process.
Okay, so draw it up and I'll ask him to sign it.
Okay.
Are you leaving?
Yeah, business is finished.
But I thought you said there's something you wanted to tell me.
It can wait.
Why? Why not do it now?
It's nothing to do with deception.
My divorce?
Yeah, there's some signatures missing in order for the divorce to go forward.
Okay, so give it to me and I'll sign it.
Division of property. I copied the one that your last lawyer made up.
But I signed that already. Luke didn't sign it.
He signed it this morning. And you have to have the original signatures for it to be legal.
So sign and date it?
Yeah, right there.
Yeah, right. I see. Wow. How's that for irony? 11/16. It's our anniversary today. Remember when you caught the bouquet?
Yeah, I know. I tried to stop the wedding. I'm sorry. I messed up your ceremony.
Oh. Well, that's okay. I'm sorry Luke hit you. I guess you could sort of consider it even. Thank you for taking care of that.
You gonna be okay?
Yeah, count on it. I wasn't expecting to see you today.
You on your way out?
Yeah. I had a meeting with Scotty, and he told me that you signed off on the property division.
You got a bizarre choice in attorneys there.
Well, he kept you out of jail, didn't he? I mean, for God's sake, I wanted this to be over with quickly. I mean, and I knew he'd do that for my sake. So, I mean, isn't that what you want, too?
Yeah, I guess I just never really thought it would happen. But I am hearing the call to move on.
Yeah, for a while now, I think.
You do pretty well with it yourself.
Did you notice the date?
Happy anniversary.
Good idea. I think I'll celebrate. Hey.
Hey,
Won't you check your messages?
did you leave one?
Yeah?
Really?
Deception?
Yeah?
Is that offer still on the table?
But my terms are still the same.
I agree.
You'll work with Carly?
Yeah? If you promise to back deception with legitimate funds, yes.
I can do that.
So we got a deal? Thank you.
Hey. Wait, just so we're clear here, you understand Carly comes with the package?
Yes, yes, I understand that all too well. I still have some reservations about it, but I'm willing to accept your terms.
Then we got a deal. Now, my attorneys will keep in touch. He'll hammer out the specifics, which means, you know, dotting the I's, crossing the T's. But as far as I'm concerned, you know, deception's a go. How do you feel?
Oh, all of a sudden I have my own cosmetics company. Wow, that's a little heady, to say the least.
Wait till I tell Carly she'll go through the roof.
Yeah, I'll bet.
I know you got some doubt, but I believe you're going to be pleasantly surprised. Carly's an asset, and you will see.
I have to be honest with you. I'm not as sold on the partnership as you are. I have one more thing to ask. Before everything is written in stone, how about a trial period?
The deal's on the table. We shook hands. I didn't agree to any trial period.
You won't even consider it?
Well, it's not necessary.
Is that really for you to say?
Well, you know, I'm the one with the perspective. You and Carly don't even know each other. I know you both. You'll be great together.
In your mind. But what about in reality? I mean, in reality, what if we can't get along? Then what?
Believe me, it's not an issue.
Remind me again why.
Okay, you and Carly, you guys are a lot alike. It's true. Well, let me tell you why. Carly is smart, motivated, and resourceful, and you two are family. Don't forget that.
Oh, wow. Now you are really, really reaching. I'm only a Spencer by marriage, a marriage that's over. You know something? That thought occurs to me. If she is so fabulous and all, why isn't she running your coffee business?
We're married.
Yeah? So?
Well, I don't believe husbands and wives should work together. It takes the mystery out of the marriage. It's kind of like, how can I miss you if you won't go away?
Yeah, and you adopted this philosophy before or after Carly needed a job.
It's gonna be fine. But I tell you what, I'm gonna give you an insight as to how to, you know, make it better down the road.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Finally, the caveat.
Carly gets her feelings hurt very easily. I know that, you know, she comes on strong, but that's just mostly being defensive.
Wait a minute, are you telling me you want me to coddle your wife through this business venture? Because I'm sorry, I can't do that.
Oh, no. I just want you to know that she's a human being who's gonna try to do the best she can like anybody else. But sometimes she doesn't really know what that is, and, you know, she thinks backwards. What I'm trying to say is, you know, you're gonna have to keep an eye on her, otherwise, you know, the roof could fall down on your head. But like I told you before, if you respect her and win her loyalty, she will go to the wall and beyond. Believe me, I know.
Excuse me, Mr. Grinthos,
Yeah.
Miss Spencer. The grill's about to close for a private party.
Okay, fine, we're done. Okay, fine. Carly it is, no trial period. Wow. Oh. Okay. Yeah, no, she just needs to understand, though, that you know, some of her more unconventional behavior is just not acceptable. I mean, I read the papers, okay? So, I mean, the first time that she tries to videotape one of our competitors secretly, or she tries to, you know, set somebody up to be arrested, or for God's sakes, shoot someone.
Oh, no.
What about that?
No, that's good. She won't do that.
keep hearing Ed's, Angel, is on display here in Signature Ensemble, and I just came for a little peek-see. Hello, Nikki.
Hello, Luke. Listen, I'll call you. You know, Luke, my brother seems to be making quite a recovery in therapy, and Kevin Collins seems to think he will make a full recovery, so, well, it turns out that kidnapping wasn't necessary after all.
You kidnapped Nicholas.
Kidnapping involves ransom. I don't recall any figures being discussed.
Be careful, okay?
Oh, all this, and crullers too.
You kidnapped my nephew, now you eat my crullers. Get out!
Hey, you're not going to feel that way when you hear the details. It was very harmless. Nicholas and I took a drive together. We had a little chat with Helena. He was very helpful, especially since he was unconscious. Then when he came to, the game was over.
When did this happen and how?
Helena claims that she has brainwashed Lucky. She says she's programmed him destructively. Now, maybe it's a bluff. And maybe it isn't. You Cassadines are into some pretty weird stuff, what with freezing the world and raising the dead. So, that would be right up Helena's alley to mess with my kid's brain. I just went to talk to her and make sure that... Have you got any coffee or something here?
I hope you choke.
I just wanted to make sure that it was true.
So you kidnapped my nephew?
Kidnapping is such a harsh term. Please. I just wanted to make clear to Helena that it was in her best interest to undo whatever she's done to my kid.
By threatening to kill him.
You get nowhere in life without leverage.
You use my nephew's life as leverage?
Oh, come on, don't play innocent with me. You've been known to plot a murder.
I never threatened to kill your son. You know, he happens to be the only family that I have left.
Is your life really that pathetic?
Yes.
Well, that's sad. Don't you want it better? Don't you want Helena out of your life? Come on, who's more dangerous, me or Madame de Sade? You want her permanently out of your life? I can help you. We can work together. That would make life so much easier, wouldn't it? Think about it.
So your little plan to topple Helena is... Well, enlighten me.
Oh, I don't think we're at the plan-sharing stage of our relationship yet, Natasha. I'm sort of right now keeping things fluid, you know. I'm doing reconnaissance, and I'm doing research, which is where you come in. You can help with the research. See, you know the monster. You know where the monster hides her stuff.
Oh, so see, you don't have any plan at all, and you need my help.
Let's don't forget who won the only round anybody's ever won against Helena. It was me, baby. And I'm going after her again. Now, you can either join in or you can just stand back and have no chair when the music stops.
I'll stand, but I'll be rooting for you. Unless, of course, you bother Nicholas again, in which case I will have you arrested and I'll prosecute you myself free of charge.
Well, as long as we're still good friends.
Best friends.
Great. I am invited to the wedding, yes?
You betcha. As long as you shave and don't maim, threaten, or kill any of the guests.
What kind of a wedding's that gonna be?
Get out.
Ned's a very lucky man.
I love you, too.
Mrs. Cassadine's residence?
Helena, please.
She isn't here. May I take a message?
Nicholas? My dear boy, is that you?
This is Mrs. Cassadine's assistant. May I leave your name?
Please tell Helena that Darius is anxious to be reunited with her.
Would Darius be your first name or last name?
Darius? Darius, my good man. You must be new. Darius Cassadine. Will my cousin be at home this evening?
Mrs. Cassadine's going to be away for several days. You say you're her late husband's cousin?
Helena and I have a rich and illustrious history together which goes far beyond mere familial ties. Thank you so much. Thank you so much.